Hello, my name is Dilson Rassier, and I'm the Dean in the Faculty of Education at McGill University. Faced with an urgent need to address the mounting number of society stressors that our students have, McGill's Faculty of Education experts have developed the Education for Mental Health Resilience Program, or EMHR. The EMHR is an ongoing 5-year, $2 million project to be executed concurrently at McGill University, Montreal, and across Asia. As Dean of McGill's Faculty of Education, I have established building mental health and wellness through education as a top-tier campaign priority for McGill's third century. I will invite Dr. Nancy Heath, the coordinator of this project, to provide with more information. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean Rassier. The EMHR is a cutting-edge initiative that aims to improve student mental health resilience using an evidence-based, interdisciplinary, and whole institution approach that can be used globally. Specifically, EMHR is a program that supports university and senior high school students' mental health resilience by directing them to evidence-based resources that provide interactive strategy practice, guided audios and videos, as well as self-assessment questionnaires, so that students can build their ability to cope successfully with a demanding academic environment. Today, we are happy to share some of the materials that will be in the EMHR online resource library, which is currently under development. We want to share these with you today to give you an idea of how innovative and helpful these kinds of materials can be for students. These evidence-based and research-informed informational materials are presented as interactive infographics with specific tips and guided strategy practice that are linked in an embedded links throughout the infographics. These were created using the expertise of the Department of Educational and Counseling Psychology at McGill University's Faculty of Education in collaboration with partners across Asia. All of the EMHR program resources are based on extensive research and clinical literature regarding common student stressors and best practice strategies to use in demanding academic environments. All of these have been previously shared with students and have received extremely high satisfaction ratings. Without further ado, here is a more in-depth look at the 4 resources being shared today.
The materials we're sharing with you today include 4 interactive infographics in PDF format, targeting areas of resilience building that are critical for well-being in demanding contexts. Our first infographic on effective communication provides tips on communicating effectively with others in academic, professional, or personal contexts. The second one provides evidence-based tips to improve sleep and information on how to build healthy sleep habits. The third one, titled Managing Expectations and Coping with Academic Challenges, includes research literature on the power of mindset towards achievement, academic or otherwise. Lastly, the infographic titled Enhancing Student Resilience provides students with information and strategies around how to manage stress and uncomfortable emotions during difficult times. All of these 4 resources include the following elements: psychoeducation, to share knowledge about the psychological concepts and constructs that are addressed in each infographic; evidence-based strategies and research-informed tips to demonstrate how this knowledge can be used to build resilience; embedded evaluations, where students can click and will be automatically directed to a page where they can provide their feedback anonymously about each resource. Students will also have the option to click and access the research evidence and literature that was used in the creation of each infographic. Lastly, these infographics or PDF documents are interactive, meaning there are embedded active links throughout the documents that directs students to various multimedia materials to help them actually practice the strategies that are presented. Let's take a closer look at what this can look like. For example, on the infographic titled Enhancing Student Resilience, clicking on the Mindful Progressive Muscle Relaxation Strategy directs students to an audio resource where they can listen to and practice the highly effective PMR strategy right away. Similarly, clicking on the different senses directs to video resources that provide audio and visual guidance to practice a brief coming to your senses activity. Here is a closer look at the Managing Expectations and Academic Challenges infographic, which introduces Dr. Carol Dweck's groundbreaking research on growth mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck, who is a professor at Stanford University, has pioneered and conducted extensive research on growth mindset. This research states that adopting a growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, can help frame academic challenges as learning opportunities, which can then help students to persist even when faced with setbacks. This resource also includes links to videos where students can learn more about growth mindset, the research behind this construct, as well as understand how others may be using the power of mindset for their benefit. The second page of this resource provides additional recommendations and tips for how to develop a growth mindset, as well as specific, concrete examples for how these tips can be put into action in one's day-to-day life. These interactive infographics are designed to be shared online with as many university and high school students as possible. We also recommend that you share these materials with educators, mental health professionals, and parents so that they can share it with other students. For best use, we recommend that these are downloaded and shared online so that the embedded interactive elements and hyperlinks can function best. The resources we're sharing with you today are a small part of the online resource library of EMHR, which is currently under development. But EMHR is so much more than that, as you can see here. And we look forward to sharing additional materials with our partners as we continue with the EMHR initiative. For more information on the Education for Mental Health Resilience initiative, as well as to find out how you can get involved, please contact us at the coordinates listed here. Thank you very much for listening.